picked up the second book on my goal list of 2021, plus a couple other books. Stay tuned. Hey YouTube, it's Matt here, and this has been an absolutely fun 2021 for me. Now, thanks to a lot of YouTubers, one of those YouTubers being Climbing Comics, I was able to make goal lists for this year, and I went about doing it in a different way than I normally do. This year, I actually decided I'm going to be flipping some comic books in order to buy some of these goal books that I have on my list. Now I broke the list down into, I have 5 goals on my 2021 goal, but only 4 of them are actually comic books. So I already got the first one, and that was Daredevil #1, the original Daredevil. That was a pretty big book for me, and I'm stoked about that one. But now I'm on book number 2, and this is another nice, cool book, but I was also able to find some more good books. Now, this book right here, this was recommended to me by Pretty Fly from a Filipino guy. He recommended the first cover, but you know what? This is the third cover, plus there was a variant cover to issue number 2, and I picked up 6 copies of this Amazing Spider-Man number 55, third print. Now the first print was a black and white, the silhouette of Spider-Man was white with a black background. The second one, black background, but Spider-Man was red, but the variant cover to the second printing was black Spider-Man with a white background, and the third printing is this blue one. And honestly, out of all 4 of them, this is the one that I like the most. Now, the one that are of these 4 books, I do plan on having them all pressed, all graded. Hopefully they all come back 9.9s, and I want to display them on one of these really dope displays by Collector's Resource. I just think that this is going to look really sharp in the comic book room. But for today's YouTube shout out, I want to highlight The Gray Man, one of the UK's best YouTubers. He does a lot of great videos on the music scene, plus he is an avid comic book collector. It's just enjoyable to watch his videos and see what is happening. Now, this book here, this was not on my goal list for 2021, but this is a nice book. This comes from a great Instagram personality, somebody that him and I have been following, and we communicate quite a bit. He posted this book, and I've actually been on the lookout for this book recently, and I haven't been able to find it in a while. This is one of those books that it's heating up, and once you see what it is, you'll know why it's heating up. But it's always been a sought after book, and oh, I love this. Pull tabs. Oh, this is very well packed. Very, very well packed. But painter's tape with pull tabs. I love sellers that pack books like this. So this is quite awesome. Quite awesome, I tell you. Oh, and a book comes in a top loader and looks very sharp. This is Captain America #6, the first appearance of the Winter Soldier. This is a variant cover to this. The A cover, which I don't have that one either. It has Captain America pretty much in this pose, a little bit different, but for the most part, it's Captain America in place of Winter Soldier. I've been looking for this book because this is just a dope cover and first appearance of what is becoming a major character. I mean, there was a Captain America in the Winter Soldier, or The Winter Soldier. It was an MCU movie. And we all know about the Falcon and Winter Soldier show on Disney+. So Bucky, because everyone knows Winter Soldier is Bucky from the original Captain America comic books in the 1940s who was killed and nobody thought he would ever come back, but here he is. He was a brainwashed minion for Hydra, and he's been turned good yet again. Awesome book. I'm really stoked to have this in the collection. And I have another little book. Now this little book right here, this was on my goal list for 2021. I did have 2 Silver Age books on my goal list. And then there was also 2 Modern Age books. I don't have those ones yet. Eventually, maybe, hopefully, if things keep working for me. But I've had to sell quite a few books from my collection. And I chose books that were doubles that I already had multiple copies of. Because I don't want to really lose books out of the collection in order to buy another one. It almost doesn't make sense to me. Because the books that are in my collection, they're there for a reason. I have bought very few lots of comic books in my collecting career. If there's a book in my collection, and I'm looking at my drawers behind me, but if there's a book in my collection, for the most part, I sought after that specific book, and I want it in a collection for a reason. So I don't really sell a whole lot of books because for the most part, I wanted those books. And, oh, good packing yet again. Oh, I might need a knife yet again, but I'm going to put it away just to make sure. Set this off to the side. Let's see. Oh, good. Nice bubble wrap. Aha. Wow. This book displays so well, and I cannot wait to work on this project. This book's going to be a project of mine. I am going to work on it. I'm going to press it. I'm sending it off to CGC to be slabbed. That is this book, Fantastic Four, number 48, first appearance of Silver Surfer and Galactus. This is an iconic cover. A lot of people don't really care for this cover, but I do. I like it a lot, okay? You have the Watcher on the front and Fantastic Four, but this is pretty much a big boy book, if you want to call it like that. I love this book. I love the storyline of the Silver Surfer. Just today, it was announced. There was a picture of Fantastic Four Marvel Studios that was put out online. So there is a lot of hype about the Fantastic Four right now coming into the MCU. And we know the MCU does a lot of good. Kevin Feige has been phenomenal with Marvel in the cinematic universe. So, guys, got book number 2 of 4 knocked out of the goal list for 2021. This is really becoming a fun year for my collection. Alright, guys. Hey, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscription button and put a comment down below because I appreciate everyone's like and everyone's subscription, and I love the comments down below. Guys, I want to thank everybody for watching, and you have a great day. Shut her down!
What's popping, guys? You should, for your next